We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Stepping in, Andres Mendez, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get one win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Lottridge recovers, but he can't get it there in time. Mendez reaches on the strikeout. Standing in, Luis Fuentes. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Hey, we got no out.
The 0-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're in the top 30 strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Runners on first with 1 down.
That's ground ball, turn 2 for you right here.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
First baseman, Gerald.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gerald Rutledge is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. One 0 count. Here it is. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. Mendez is on his way home. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Pedro Espinoza is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 1, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping up now, Greg Shasha. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Shasha.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, nobody.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Larson has a beat on it. 1 down.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Aaron Hicks. Now, yes, he can go get the ball with the best of them. I've watched him make great plays over his head, ranging to the right or the left. But, man, can he throw. And he threw a ball a few years back. That was one of the best throws I've ever seen. And that there put him on the map.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, Gabe Huffman.
Hey, let's go right here.
Catcher, Gabe Huffman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, tied at 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James.
Catcher, Darren James.
From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ortega is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to baseball on the show from Wrigley Field.
Catcher,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Diego Pinto is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Plays that first now.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And the changeup is way low that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Luis Fuentes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Velasquez is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 3 up, 3. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jonathan Scope.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gerald Rutledge.
Gerald Rutledge.
In there, strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
16, Pedro Espinosa.
Pedro Espinosa will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more. If it's not working, being aggressive.
Boy, he looks strong out there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And that too low, apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Ready on 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Luke is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Settling in now, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Let it fly right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, have a good rip.
And he'll snap one over to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, need you right here.
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Shasha.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
No balls, 2 strikes.
No one out now.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready for another chance? Steven Ortega comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ortega.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Now at the plate, Gabe Huffman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Get down now.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
In for strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Get your pitch and drive it.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Ortega is in now as he gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. Reggie Wolf will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Reggie Wolf.
And that's taken for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Larson is in his tracks now. 1 gone. Striding in once again, Andres Mendez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second.
No runner, no runner. Cut hold.
And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. Luis Fuentes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch chopped weakly to the right. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Jonathan Scope is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 5-1. Ready once again, Gerald Rutledge. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
No one out now.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Espinoza, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Knuckleball below the knees, 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
No outs now. Hey, knock it down. Make a play in field.
Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hicks moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Greg Shasha. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Hit hard to the right side,
Nope,
but
that's foul.
foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Runners on first with one down. In the air out to right. Larson has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Ready for another shot now. Steven Ortega. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Hey, now we've got two.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. He's right there. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Phillies strand one. They're down here 5-1. At the plate, Darren James. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Come on, kid. See and drop.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Hit back up the middle. Mendez gloves it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Conrad Campanella has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Conrad Campanella.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-2, the final score this afternoon.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.